A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Looking for a throw here. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First down, and they go right back to him. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Room to the right. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd down from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Straight to the air here, it's Young. His first throw is an interception. Clark Phillips with the pick. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Young back to it after the pick. Gosh, this is Xavier Legent. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young on the play action. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed. Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Motioning him from the slot right. Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Into the hands of Pitts. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And you're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. He's got a man left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on the solid gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got a man. It's London. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. Taking a deep shot here. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Panthers who have 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Turpin with a return. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Young on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
A throw intended for Drake London, and it sets up 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. Broke through the tackle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave them with a 4th and 2. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Looks like they will indeed try at 4th and 2. Throwing from the gun. He connects downfield on 4th. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons racing them to the halftime locker room. Coup on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons push the lead to 20. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Young. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on 1st. Able to hit Robinson, complete. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready, 40, 70, go!
Here's a throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Braylon Trice there to meet him. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Young. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's got it near the 10. And he'll be touched down after a big play. First down from the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Young on 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. The Panthers again going for 2. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and give to Robinson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
From the 37. Hits him on the out route. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to the air here. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 3rd down give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st. They're throwing it. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
18, right here. Come on.
From the 24. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A toss now to Robinson.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Young on the play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Big gain downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Turpin with a return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 48. That one's complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. throw reeled in by London. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Young Hui-Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He hits the sideline and an ill-fortunate run loses yardage.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A 2nd down throw for Young. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by the Arkansas rookie. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. Buying some time right. Finds a seam down the middle. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So now here come the Panthers' big moments as they go for 2. Setting up to pass. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home.
That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you would lose. I approve. I bet I stamped at approve. Straight ultra ground makes all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want to pick at a litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Coach of Comptown, I'm talking that King Richard. This like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop and keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, ain't ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making, so come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. lucky I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to, so come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady aftermath.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you.
Hey, 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 hey.
Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Baby, I'm a fan of you.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day.
Hey, 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 hey.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Linux. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Deanna, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the big watch the women. I got it. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings. Yeah. got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. They cut that confetti, I'm running through it. They play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, a sun and moon and I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, hell yeah. Got my stacks up, I'm living out my dreams, hell yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, hell yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Yeah. I steam. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She sit with the G's, cause she know it.
can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She bustin' to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like super